think I'm live now. Yes, definitely live. Alright. So, my plans for today have been completely ruined, so I'm just gonna play Splinter Cell until something else happens with me. So, fun game. This is the third Splinter Cell game, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. We've just been dropped on this beach in Peru. Have to rescue a kidnapped American scientist from evil terrorists. First we have to get in, though. That's not the way in. There we are. There's a little crack up in the wall here. And this is the PC version of the game, not console. So the controls are a little wonky. I'm used to playing this on Xbox, but I don't have a very good streaming option for Xbox, so... Wait, how do I... How do I interact with that message? Ah, there we go. Spacebar, got it. My voice sounds a little weird today. I haven't...
Everything all right? It's coming from up ahead, but Lambert. And I think Gorilla. I think Kalashnikov. What do you mean? I've had enough AKs fired at me in my time to tell you that wasn't one. All right. See if there's anything unusual going on with their equipment. Keep us posted.
I do miss having Michael Ironside doing the voice for this guy. Talking about how there might be secret passages down here. Yeah, guy in the back telling the idiot on the bridge to be careful. So one of the neat things about the PC version is you can set it so that different places you are, the people speak the proper languages. Nice little touch. If they say anything important, the people in your head will chime in and let you know. And the other one telling him to be careful, it's not safe out in these caves. He has no idea how right he is. Alright, so the first guard's leaving. This one's going to stick around and explore, so we're going to try and take him out nice and quiet. See if he knows anything useful about getting into the base here.
Didn't anyone ever tell you that spelunking is dangerous?
Oh no! You are going to kill me, right?
Only if you say the word monkey. Now tell me something I want to know.
Ammunition and medical supplies. Check around inside the keep. They have tons of stuff in there.
Some of you guys are real helpful. Why do you have to work for the bad guys?
You're the American oppressor. You're the bad guy.
Are you gonna say monkey?
What? No!
Then this conversation is over.
And, one of the neat things about this game is it's not afraid to get a little bit political. Clancy games are good at that once upon a time. Very nice conversation there. The, whole monkey thing is actually a reference to a, DLC level for the original Splinter Cell, where, one of the guys you have to grab in that one, the entire interrogation consists of Sam Fisher saying, "Say monkey." The guy goes, monkey! And then you knock him out. Which is a nice little throwback there, I thought, to a level that probably a lot of people didn't even play. I hear gunshots somewhere. There we are. Ah, alright, so... Oh, there's this is one of the objectives for the level.
I think you're right about the equipment, Sam. Yeah. They got themselves a little stockpile of high-tech kit here. The SSCC code is lot 1 of 5. See if you can find the other 4. I'll do my best.
Alright, so we need to get that guard over here where we can do something about him, so we're going to make this thing go a little haywire with the fancy pistol. Let's see what he knows about his see if he knows anything about his fancy guns.
Nice piece. Where'd you get it?
Oh God, I don't know. I really don't know.
That's bad news for you, then.
Ah, I'd tell you if I knew. I swear, please don't kill me.
Fine. If you don't know where the guns came from, then tell me something else that's useful.
Morgenholt. Morgenholt. You must be here for him. He's in the room just ahead. I think they're torturing him.
Torturing him. Huh? Thanks for the info.
Alright, so that told us what we need to know, that the person we're here to rescue is not too far ahead, so let's get up there and see if we can't get him out of here alive. Took out that light with a brick. So, good strategy in this game to throw things at light bulbs, because the doesn't leave bullets behind, and that keeps you from making loud gunshot noises that make people suspicious. There we are. Got him unconscious. Another objective to scan. Go ahead and disable this generator, because, you know, don't want to leave good equipment in the hands of bad guys. And there's the lovely sounds of torture. See if there's anything.
¿No crees que ya es suficiente?
Será suficiente cuando deje de hablar.
Santo cielo, pero si hace más de una hora que no puede hablar.
¿Y si está fingiendo?
How do I get out of there?
Jesús. Tiene la lengua carbonizada y el cerebro.
Basta, dale más corriente, Saúl.
Ya está al máximo.
¿Qué?
No, they're torturing him.
Qué gracioso el tío.
And they're about to turn up the power, so
Oye, espera un segundo. Está...
Le sale humo de las orejas. Voy a vomitar. Creo que está muerto.
Solo hay una forma de estar seguros.
Me voy a dar un paseo.
we're about to get spotted here. I was not in a good spot there, but it did stop them from torturing the guy for a minute, so he might not quite be dead yet. Just not sure how I'm going to take both of them out without getting spotted. Got him. Alright, so that took care of that one. Let's see if we can missed a shot there. That was a little embarrassing. Rats, I don't see the non-lethal round I used to knock him out anywhere. You can pick them back up if you can find them.
It doesn't sound too good down there, Fisher.
The sound isn't the problem. You should smell it.
You're sure he's dead?
Deader than Elvis.
And
Alright.
we are too
Leave
late.
the body. We still need to recover any traces of the interrogation. Grim will call you back. Fisher, I said leave the body. We don't have the means to extract him.
Just because he's dead doesn't mean I need to leave him here hanging like a piece of meat.
Don't get too connected, Fisher. I need you to stay rational.
You can spare 30 seconds for some simple dignity.
Again, I really enjoyed the script in this game. This is probably one of the best written Ubisoft games I've ever played, easily.
Sam, it's Grim.
Certainly considerably
Make
better
sure that whatever Morgan Wolf
than
might have told you
modern
about
Tom
mass
Clancy games.
algorithms never leaves this site.
Okay,
I detected a wireless link coming from the technician who left the room before you entered.
so I'll need to recover any data he might have uploaded to their servers.
Exactly.
Alright, so the mission now, since Morgan Holt was, Morgan Holt did not survive, the mission now is to recover anything he might have given the bad guys, as far as information goes. So we've got to find a computer in a castle that barely even has electricity. So,
From the looks of it, these guerrillas have a pretty temporary setup. Seems unlikely they have any kind of alarm system on location.
Good.
alright, so that was them basically telling me I can create some havoc, and it shouldn't be too big of an issue from one part of the level to another.
Ahora ya se puede bajar. Pues entonces baja. Es tu turno. Te toca a ti hacer la patrulla. No es cuestión de turno, sino de... ¿Qué te crees que es esto? ¿Un ministerio? Aún no. Pero cuando lleguemos al gobierno, crearemos un cuerpo de funcionarios, así que mejor ponte de mi parte. Ah, vale. Siempre igual. Te dejas la piel usando con lo que quieres y lo único que consigues es cambiando personas.
Okay, so I see how we can get this guy here. We're just going to, no, we're not going to shoot him. Going to sneak in and pull him out through the back of the tent here. Hopefully before the other guy notices. And hopefully no one will notice the gun just laying on the ground there.
Hi there. You look important.
I am loyal. You will get no information from me.
Really? It looks like you forgot to shave this morning. Let me help you out a bit.
Huh? You can't. Hey, what are you doing? Okay, okay. What do you want to know?
I'm looking for Lacerda. He's been behaving very badly.
Lacerda's the main
Well,
leader of this group of bad
You
guys.
wasting your time, American. He left on a boat an hour ago. He could be anywhere by now.
I guess I'll just have to follow him then. Don't worry. He won't slip away.
And since this guy's one of the bigger lieutenants, we're actually
I
going
think
to
that confirms it,
kill
Fisher.
him here.
Yeah.
Because we
seems
don't want to
like
leave the
Lacerda's
important
fine.
guys alive.
We'll see if we can track him through Echelon. Don't worry
Once
about
we're
it
finished
now.
with this
We'll
is
keep you posted.
supposed to pretty much neutralize this entire terror cell. We don't want to leave too many hints that we were here, but they're going to know that they're going to know they got hit. So nothing wrong with taking out a few higher-ranking people while we're at it. Since we can't get the leader, so take out a lieutenant or two. All right, so we need to. I don't think I need to kill the other guy. He's just gonna keep patrolling around here. But, that looks like a good way through. go for the slightly darker room. Alright, so we've got one guy sleeping, another guy just sitting on the chair. I think I can just sneak through this room without causing any trouble, but I'm not sure if this guy's going to see me when we go into that lit hallway. Quick save, quick save. No quick save. Oh wait, there's a quick save. There we go. Alright, so let's just hope this guy doesn't see me. Well, that worked out surprisingly well. Alright. Back outside again. Now we got some more guards patrolling down below. And another objective over there.
That's 4 of the 5 crates, Sam. Keep your eyes peeled for the last one.
Alright, I think this is the technician I'm supposed to grab. He's the one who logged the data from the interrogation. We saw him leave the room right when I was coming around the corner.
Why did you torture Morgan Holt?
Lacerda! He wants algorithms. Some kind of computer algorithm.
What does a second-rate communist revolutionary want with a computer algorithm?
I don't know. I don't even think Lacerda knows. I think someone might have hired us.
What makes you think that?
I don't know. Lacerda. He's been making lots of deals. Something's going on. I don't know what.
But you don't know who he's been talking to.
No.
You're not much good to me anymore.
Alright, so with that was basically setting up the plot for this particular game. The guy that we were here to rescue was working on weaponized versions of computer programs used to attack the US in the first game.
You'll need to access it. Good work, Sam.
And
That's
now
why
it's in the
whatever
hands of a bunch of
information
bad
Morgan
guys.
might have given them.
Don't they wonder what happened to it?
It was easy enough to make your little intrusion look like a memory allocation error. Don't worry, we give you the best tools.
So now we've got to catch up with the main terrorist and try and deal with him before he can sell the dangerous computer stuff to whoever has contracted them to do that. And I think they're standing in a puddle. Boop. Oh. Oh, that worked. Probably killed the first guy, though. When you electrocute someone who's standing in water, they don't tend to survive. I don't see anyone else down here. So let's just get down there quick before we're spotted. Because right now our main goal is to get out of here and catch up with Lacerda.
We can analyze the intelligence you gathered from those crates. It make a lot of people's jobs a whole lot
Oh, I see that.
How come you
There's
don't
a
have
shadow
those things
moving.
to make my job safe?
If you want me to hire some more analysts to interpret information for you, I
Second thought. danger's nuts.
Puerta. ¿Cómo pretenden que haga funcionar este lugar con toda esta chatarra? Además, ¿a quién se le ocurre poner una puerta?
This is a nifty little thing. If you sit here long enough, this guy will open that passageway. Give you the perfect chance to skip a bunch of the level and get right to the next area. Dink! Alright, so here we go. Zip lining over to the lighthouse, just need to get to the roof, and we're clear to get out of Peru.
Evelyn estar a María Narcisa, cambio. Evelyn estar a María Narcisa, cambio. Cargamento recibido, María Narcisa. Todo en orden.
Overhearing a radio conversation here between bad guy number 1 and a boat called the Maria Narcisa.
Afirmativo, María.
Maria Narcissa.
You're not trying to set me up on another blind date, I hope.
The Maria Narcissa is a boat.
So was the last girl you set me up with.
Fisher.
Sorry.
The Maria Narcissa is a cargo ship owned and operated by Celestina Inc., Portuguese shipping company. Registered in the Philippines, cross-Pacific freight contracts. Lots of details missing.
Sounds suspicious.
Sounds like I'm setting you up for another date after all.
Can't wait to meet her.
Fisher, your primary objectives are complete. Extract you whenever you're ready. You'll need to signal for a helicopter pickup from the top of the lighthouse. Make sure the light is out first.
Will do.
Good thinking, Fisher. Now they won't be able to tell other cells they've been hit.
That's the idea.
Always one step ahead.
The day I fall behind is the day I don't come home.
Almost up to extraction, so that set us up for the next level. They're busy looking for the boat we need to hit to try and catch Lacerda. Well, all I have to do is get out of here without getting killed. And we also took out the radio so this group of bad guys can't warn their leader that I'm coming for him. I just died. Thought I could get the light off before he saw me, but afraid not. And all the way back here. Whoops. Alright. We can just kind of... I've been seen.
Ahí está, dispara. Le tenemos. No puedo verle. Debe estar en...
And I'm dead. Well, that was quick. Alright, so not entirely sure what happened there.
That's 4 of the 5 crates, Sam. Your eyes peeled for the last one.
I missed trying to knock out that light so I can run into the next room without having to worry about those 2 guards at the bottom. There we go. They saw me, but I don't think they realize what I am. That's the little music cue there. And we're not going to bother interrogating this guy this time. We're just going to knock him cold. Bink.
That server is the one that the tech transferred the interrogation record to. You'll need to access it. Good work, Sam. That wiped whatever information Morganhold might have given them.
Won't they wonder what happened to it?
It was easy enough to make your little intrusion look like a memory allocation error. Don't worry, we give you the best tools.
Alright, so we do get another chance to try and take these guys out without doing anything too crazy. Ah, I see the see a good strategy here. Going to pop this onto the floor between them. And gas them both. Alright, so that knocked both of them out. And solved that problem for us.
Good work, Fisher. We can analyze the intelligence you gathered from those crates. It make a lot of people's jobs a whole lot simpler.
How come no one ever does things to make my job simpler?
If you want me to hire some more analysts to interpret information for you, I can do that.
On second thought, the danger's not so bad.
Este lugar con toda esta chatarra.
Let this guy open the gate for us again.
Se le ocurre poner una puerta aquí.
And that time he did not see us. So this is going a little bit better than my first run through. Dun, 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 dun. And there goes 30 minutes of audio from this.
Evening Star a María Narcisa, cambio. Evening Star a María Narcisa, cambio. Cargamento recibido, María Narcisa. Todo en orden.
Maria Narcissa.
You're not trying to set me up on another blind date, I hope.
The Maria Narcissa is a boat.
So was the last girl you set me up with.
Fisher.
Sorry.
The Maria Narcissa is a cargo ship owned and operated by Celestina Inc., Portuguese shipping company. Registered in the Philippines, cross-Pacific freight contracts. Lots of details missing.
Sounds suspicious.
Exposition,
Sounds like I'm
exposition,
setting you up for
exposition.
another date after all.
Can't wait to meet her.
Whoa, that was extreme.
Radio man and radio all at once. I figure it was a good investment in resources.
Maybe so, but it was still
Alright,
messy.
so, bink. Just in case I screw this up again. And if you knock out the radio guy and shoot the radio too close together, it assumes you killed them both. Though the radio man's still alive. I've tried to avoid killing too many people in this run through. I don't see the guard up here. Which has me worried. That means he's probably... Oh, there he is. There we are. Oh, did he just fall off? Okay, no, he's fine. Probably got a concussion from hitting the railing, but he's okay. Turn off the lights and get the heck out. So once again, we're not really going for 100% on these missions. We're just trying to play them kind of how I feel like Sam Fisher would probably do them. So not afraid to kill people when necessary, but not really being super strict about murdering everybody. Preferably just not getting seen at all.
The body of kidnapped American computer engineer Bruce Morganhood was discovered in a village in Peru this morning. Implicated in the kidnapping and failed ransom attempt is Hugo Lacerda, alleged leader of the People's Voice, a newly formed guerrilla organization. Here we see the USS Clarence E. Walsh en route to the Yellow Sea for her first assignment amid rising tensions in the region. Dubbed the flagship of the 21st century fleet by Defense Secretary Mason, who reaffirmed America's commitment to our Japanese allies.
It is our hope that the presence of the Walsh, now the world's premier electronic and information...
One of the very cool things about these cutscenes is several of the characters are recurring characters from previous games. And also you can kind of see continuing bits in the crawl at the bottom of the screen that come up later. Just little gag things sometimes.
We just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
And this was the first game that didn't do the 3 alarms and the mission is over bit, so that was a funny little jab at themselves there, I think. Let's see if we can find out where Lacerda is.
Shh. What's the roster? How many men aboard?
Total? There is 36 of us, I think. But that's including Lacerda and a couple of mean-looking mercenaries he brought with him.
Where's Lacerda now?
He was just here 20 minutes ago, complaining about his quarters. He said he wanted another room.
Alright, so Lacerda's wandering around the ship. We don't know exactly where he's going to be hiding. That was a nice, helpful little dude there. Alright, are you going to turn around or no? So we're just going to sneak through the cargo area here, try and get to the back of the boat. We need to try and find out where Lacerda's hiding. So we're looking for a computer or maybe a person to interrogate that will know exactly where Lacerda is. Or we might just get lucky and run into him. So I can't go any further that way, so I guess I have to go inside the boat now. I think there's supposed to be a guard patrolling here, but I don't know where he is. So let's just go ahead and use the electronic disabler to knock out that light bulb. And there's a guard sleeping here. Lovely. I don't know that there's, because opening the sliding doors is extremely loud, so I don't think there's a way I can get past this guy without waking him up. So we're just going to switch to our launcher here and hit him with one of the less than lethal rounds to knock him out a little harder. Boop. And I've been seen and killed. There we go. Well, we found the patrolling guard I was expecting. Jumped a foot there.
Fisher, we just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock report
so
for the
the
Maria Narcissa.
Gonna video game this just a tiny bit, since we already interrogated that one guy. We know what he knew.
Three alarms and the
And,
mission is over.
he wasn't an
Of course
objective
not.
based.
This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
He wasn't an objective or anything, so I don't need to knock him out again. I can just, sneak past and get the heck away from all these bad guys. I think I can sneak past. Yeah. Oh, are you just going to... Right, someone has seen me, but I don't think they got a good look. No, they're down there. Alright. Yeah, they're coming to investigate, so let's get the heck out of here. Little sloppy there, but not too worried about it. Again, we are looking for Lacerda, who we believe to be wandering about the ship, complaining about his room. So if you were wandering around the ship complaining about the room, who would you go to? Probably man in charge. Did he just see me drop down?
That's their alarm system, Fisher.
I'm
warning
in
you.
trouble.
Be careful.
Yeah, I'm dead. I could not for the life of me figure out how to zoom in there to start shooting back. Okay, so this is going wonderfully so far.
Information you... Fisher, we just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock
Here we
report
are again.
from Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
It's a little bit smoother so far. No one has seen us yet, stayed in the shadows. Getting up and away from them before they start moving around from the beginning of the level. Alright, so now we know that one guard does get close enough to the end of the room to be a problem. So if he starts walking towards us again, we're just going to pop him with one of the sticky shockers or an airfoil round and just knock him out entirely. Let's get that ready just in case we need it quick. I think he's down at the far end of the ship talking to someone, though. Here he comes. Oh, so he definitely must have seen me last time if he's not actually going to come all this way down here. Alright, so this time we're going to wait and see the guard up there go back past. And we're going to knock out this guy and hide his body before his buddy has a chance to murder me from the top of the staircase again. I wonder if I wake him up, will that... Maybe there's something I can do to, There we go. Oh, he's got a flare. That is, unfortunate. She's gonna walk right toward me? Really? How would he possibly know where I am? Other than the glowing lights on my head. This is a problem. This is rapidly becoming a problem. It's very rapidly becoming a problem. I'm about to die.
That's their alarm system, Fisher.
I'm dead. Okay. Bad strategy. I see that now. The downside of playing on Expert is the bad guys can one-shot kill you.
Information you Fisher.
On the bright side, getting much better at getting back to where I was.
They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
Probably some other way to get in there that I just don't know about that doesn't involve going past the sleeping guard. I've been playing this game for 6 or 7 years now, and still finding stuff that I didn't know about in the in various levels. Wait for our friend to walk past again. There must be another way in. Might have to look that up later, see if there's something I just don't know about this level. Can tell I don't play too many PC shooters because my reaction times on needing to shoot the bad guys have been pretty terrible. This is why I play this game from a bit of a stealthier perspective. Don't turn around. No, okay, he didn't turn around. Get this guy out of here before the other guy's back. Seems like a decent place to hide him. Somehow I accidentally changed the attachment on my rifle there. Let's wait for the other guard to come back, see if he notices his friend is missing. If he doesn't, then we're home free. If he does, we might have to take him out too, because he's probably going to find the body. So there's not really many places to hide it. We definitely don't want him waking his buddy back up. Quick something to drink there. No sign of the other guard yet. And he's noticed his buddy's gone. So we definitely have a problem here. Let's get the sticky shocker ready. Gonna zap him right in the butt if he starts. No? Okay. Accidentally change attachments again. Alright, so let's just get the heck out of here. He apparently won't actually investigate the missing buddy of his.
Looks like Lacerda is spreading around his newfound wealth, paying off debts with some of the arms that were delivered to him.
You want me to scan any more weapons crates?
Better idea. Plant tracking devices on it, and we can see who they end up getting delivered to.
Okay.
Ah, there we go. We'll squeeze through here. And we have our first of the secondary objectives.
Good job, Sam. That's the first crate. Keep your eyes peeled for any more.
Alright.
So we're going to be looking for these crates to plant tracking devices on them, and we're also still looking for Lacerda to take him out and find out what happened to the computer stuff he got from the terrorist, or from the programmer.
She's reporting a hull leak and asking for an escort.
The ship is sinking.
No, but apparently several compartments are flooded. You'll need to activate the bilge in the forward machine room to access all the cargo holds.
Alright, so in order to find out where Lacerda is getting all the guns, I have to single-handedly fix the ship, because this room is full of water.
Fisher, those compartments are flooded. You need to activate the emergency bilge pumps to drain them.
Let's very, very carefully knock this guy unconscious and hope he doesn't fall on the saw. Dink! Yeah, he's fine. Always turn off your power tools, everybody. Nope, I didn't mean to pick him up. Only person here, so it's not gonna... No one's gonna find him. Alright, climb up into this vent. Gonna John McClane this bit here.
There should be a large pump in here that you can use to drain the forward cargo hold.
I'll find it.
And that's probably the glowy thing. Right. So we have to pump the water out of the cargo area so we can read the bill of lading on the side of the container. Hopefully protected from water it was.
Algo pasa aquí, seguro.
¿Vas a arrancar esa bomba o qué?
Yet another door gushing water down there.
No sé cómo funciona este maldito cacharro.
El capitán Diego dice que te des prisa o nos hundimos.
Si me equivoco, nos hundiremos antes.
Pues no te equivoques.
Qué fácil es decirlo.
Alright, so they're having trouble getting the pump activated, which is encouraging for us. Oh, good, he's walking this way. We're gonna see if we can't just knock this guy out up here. Air hug! Bink! I tried to knock him out, but it made me grab him instead, so let's see what he has to say.
Noisy down here.
Oh, my!
Makes it easy to sneak up on people. What is this hole?
The auxiliary pump is here. There are some flooded compartments. The pump should be able to drain them.
Thanks for the information.
Oh, he was helpful. Alright, so let's see if we can't get this pump working.
Good job.
One button
That'll drain
push,
the
and
flooded
Sam
compartment.
Fisher is able to get
Now
that
you
working
can
again.
search for the bill of lading attached to Lacerda's shipments.
All right.
So let's go back to that flooded door from earlier. And that will let us get into the cargo compartment, knock out one of our objectives, and all we have to do is find Lacerda. Alright, so flooded compartment, hopefully no one was in here. If they were, I guess we're going to find floating corpses, but I don't think there was anyone in
I'm
here.
betting that Lacerda's shipping container is somewhere in this compartment.
Me too,
Bill
I
of
know
lading
exactly where it
mounted on the
is.
side.
I'll have a look around.
Of course, the only one with a bill of lading.
Good work, Sam. It looks like whoever delivered these arms to Lacerda was operating through a
Is
proxy.
that texture flickering?
Ooh,
Mercantil Costa Fuerza Seguridad de
Yeah, just a
Panama.
little.
offshore bankers.
Yeah, the cigar chomping kind.
Great. I love bureaucrats.
You still need to recover the transit ledger so we can figure out who else Lacerda is dealing with. Try the ship's office. They should have that information.
Oh, shit. There are bad guys walking down the hallway, and I've got nowhere to hide.
Hay en el puente y en los costados y a poco hay una lancha motora. ¿Crees que hay suficientes para todos? Sí, pero no me fiaría demasiado de ellas.
Hear another one coming. So, really hoping they don't find the bodies in that room back there that I left. So let's run away.
Sensors in your suit are detecting a lot of fumes down there.
Yeah, I can smell it. Some kind of gas leak.
Could be enough to be a serious explosive hazard. We can't have any firing in the engine room.
Wonderful.
And don't expect the enemy to be smart enough to realize that. They might still open fire on you if they see you.
I get the message. I'll be discreet.
Alright, so there's absolutely no firing here, or else you'll cause an explosion. Sink the entire ship, and then everyone's screwed. Basically, all I have is my little electronics disabling thing that I can use on a floating. One of the lights up there is can be knocked out. Bink. I can't even use my less than lethal rounds on these guys, because even that's enough to set off the explosion. bright side, this engine is so dang noisy, I can pretty much run as fast as I want and no one will hear me. Alright, there's the light I need to disable briefly. And I missed. Luckily, this does not create enough sparks to trigger the explosion. There's usually a bad guy up here. I don't know where he's... There he is. Oh, please don't come down the stairs. Please don't come down the stairs. Oh. Please don't come down the stairs. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. Oh, you sneaky little devil. And we're still in the gas leak area. So I've still got to be super careful about not shooting anybody, or else explosions. Okay, I think we made it. Alright, so one of the crates we need is down this hallway, if I remember correctly. But there is someone coming that I can hear. Yep, there he is. Surprise! It's your birthday. Your present is a one-way trip to the toilet. I think that was the only guy back here. If he wasn't the only guy, we'll find out pretty quickly, I think. Alright, tracker placed, and moving on to the next area. So we've gotten the cargo container, and then we found out where the weapons came from. We've scanned a few crates, and...
You're near the ship's office. This deck, starboard side.
I'll find the transit ledgers there.
That's where they should be keeping them.
Alright, and I need to retrieve transit ledgers for a shipment and take out Lacerda. I can hear someone talking in this room here. And they're talking about Lacerda. And they're not calling him very nice things.
No tengo intención de hacerlo. Espero que alguien lo haga por mí. Si alguien puede sufrir una muerte espantosa a manos de la cerda. ¿Dónde está ahora la cerda? No lo sé, ni
So
quiero
I bet he's
saberlo.
got the records on his computer there, so let's just
The transit
sneakily
ledgers are
take
forged.
those.
They say Lacerda's container is full of sugarcane and coconuts from a man named Nikaryakov in Malaysia.
Makaryakov. I remember that name.
Nikaryakov is a code name that Philippine drug dealers use to indicate arms shipments.
So instead of nuts from Malaysia, Lacerda got guns from an imaginary Russian?
Exactly. Now why don't you go find out where Lacerda is hiding?
The captain probably knows where he is.
Good idea. Why don't you head to the bridge and ask?
Okay, Sam. Judging by the numbering on the crates, that's about half of them. See if you can find the rest.
Alright, so I got a few more crates I need to scan. And I need to find where Lacerda is hiding. So the main way to find out is you can interrogate the captain. But I don't know if it carried over into the PC version of the game, but the Xbox version, interrogating the captain, had a unfortunate... I'm dead. Interrogating the captain had a very good chance of killing him, which I did not want to do. There is, luckily, a stealthier approach. Oh, really? All the way back here? Alright, so let's stand a little further back this time, so this guy that comes out of here doesn't walk straight into me. Maybe we can see if he knows anything useful about Lacerda. There he is. Oh, beautiful, he's even presenting. Hi there.
Quiet down here. Quiet and dark. Great place to hide a body.
Oh no, please. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Tell me what Lacerda is up to.
He's delivering arms to people that he owes favors to. Trying to consolidate support.
What?
He believes in the revolution. He's crazy.
So that basically confirms what our handlers suspect, that Lacerda is trying to use all these guns he's gotten from this contract to kidnap the programmer, and he's trying to use those to pay off old debts. So we're still trying to track down the people who hired him. And we will also be asking him directly. Trouble with stairs, trouble with stairs.
Sam, you're near the ship's office. This deck, starboard side.
I'll find the transit ledgers there.
That's where they should be keeping them.
Alright, so sneaking through the vent again, get the transit ledgers, and quick save this time before I go outside. And definitely going to be looking through that door before I go through it this time. Still can't believe I did that.
¿Dónde está ahora la cerda? No lo sé, ni quiero saberlo.
I don't know and I don't want to
The
know.
transit ledgers are forged. They say Lacerda's container is full of sugarcane and coconuts from a man named Nikaryakov in Malaysia.
Makaryakov. I remember that name.
Nikaryakov is a code name that Philippine drug dealers use to indicate arms shipments.
So instead of nuts from Malaysia, Lacerda got guns from an imaginary Russian?
Exactly. Now why don't
Bink!
you go find out where Lacerda is hiding?
The captain probably knows where he is.
Good idea. Why don't you head to the bridge and ask?
Okay, Sam. Judging by the numbering on the crates, that's about half of them. See if you can find the rest.
So being a little more cautious this time before I walk in here.
No, pero he oído cómo insultaba a alguien hace un rato. Por eso me he venido aquí.
¿Y de qué se quejaba ahora?
De su camarote o de algo por el estilo.
Será huevón. Cree que porque ahora tiene dinero es el rey del mundo.
Ojalá alguien le rebane el cuello.
I did not follow that conversation at all. My Spanish not good enough for that. I think it's safe to enter the room now. Away the door so that can close. Alright, so there's a crate we need in the kitchen over there. So we're going to have to knock this guy unconscious somehow before we can get over there. Maybe him as well, but I think he leaves the room. Yeah, thought so. Hold still. You, come with me. Alright, so we're gonna stash this guy in the refrigerator over here, where the box is. So we're waiting to see if the other guy notices his buddy's missing. Because I think he'll come in here and look for him. I'm not sure. Just being cautious here. I don't want to get shot in the face again. Happened a little too much this stream already. Oh, I heard something. Oh, I hear someone. There he is. Is he coming in here? Well, that worked out surprisingly well. I thought I had sticky shockers there, which is why I shot him right in the chest. Good to know that knocks them out still. We're running out of airfoil around, so we're definitely going to need to use the shockers a little more often.
Good job, Sam. 2 more crates to go.
We're just going to go back out onto the deck of the ship, because the going up through the middle there is a bad idea. Alright, so there's a computer up here that we can access to find out where Lacerda is, rather than interrogate the captain and risk killing him by accident. Just maneuvering around the boat here. You are not walking straight towards me, are you? Why are you walking straight towards me? What do you know where I am?
That's their alarm system, Fisher. I'm warning you. Be careful.
And I'm dead. Alright. I didn't quick save there, did I?
The captain probably knows where he is.
Rats.
Good idea. Why don't you head to the bridge and ask?
Okay, Sam. Judging by the numbering on the crates, that's about half of them. See if you can find the rest.
Alright, so going through this whole bit again. Oy. Not having a good day. I used to be able to do all these levels in one run. Even on expert. I'm just getting killed over and over. Killed dead! I keep dying like this is going to get as boring as the train simulator stream I did last night.
Good job, Sam. 2 more crates to go.
Alright, so that saved me a little bit of effort there, I think. Hide both these guys in the cooler once again. Oh, no, 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 oh. I just hit him with the door. That was mean. Well, that was an interesting pose he was in. I dropped this guy off in the refrigerator, and we'll quick save this time, so y'all won't have to see me take those 2 out again. I say y'all like there's people here. Ah. Alright, close up the freezer. Quick save. Let's say Trojan. Why is... This door is ribbed for her pleasure. Right. Alright, let's see if I can get through this bit without doing anything dumb. Somehow I've already been spotted. Think a guy might have heard me, maybe? Should I just shoot him? Is that a thing I should do? It's probably the best chance I'm going to have to kill him, but I don't really want to kill anybody in this game today. So I think I got away from that guy, so just seeing where he's going. I'm really glad I didn't walk out there. He'd have turned right around and seen me, wouldn't he? Just looking for a clear path to run over to that shadow bit there. As long as this guy doesn't stop and look around. Perfect. He's looking the other way. And moving on. Oh, there's people. So we're just gonna hang out here for a minute, see what this guy's doing. The room I need to get into is this one in the middle here. You're just gonna stand there? Is that a thing? Really? Fingertip strength, very important in spy work. Okay, he doesn't look like he's moving. Oh, crap. Might have to jump right back down there. Depending on where this guy goes. Okay. Alright, so I guess I have to sneak carefully past him.
There are a lot of guys up here.
Oh no, yeah. It stinks on this rat trap. The fresh air is nice.
What's up here?
Just the communication and server rooms and the observation platform.
Anything else?
There is an emergency ladder down to the launch at the stern.
Alright, so he was pretty helpful. I have no idea where I'm going to hide him, though. Not there. Let's get in here. It's just, that seems like a good spot. Yeah, no one will probably see you. I didn't close the door. I can hear someone out there, so I don't want to go around the corner, because they're right there. I think that's the computer I need, right in front of that dude sitting on the table. There we are, now I can see outside. Oh, I'm gonna get spotted here, aren't I? Okay, got it. Phew. Alright, so now I can just knock this guy out. Boop.
So Lacerda is holed up in the captain's quarters.
Where's that?
Third deck, port side. The two interior stairwells are the only access to that deck.
Alright, so now I just need to kill Lacerda. Right, so there's the captain. I don't want to get anywhere near him. Just going to, sneak down the stairs, hopefully without being spotted. Really? Okay.
Way to go, Fisher. One more crate to go.
Never in my life have I been so insulted.
I don't see why you're so upset. You got your
Ah,
passport
these
inspection.
are
You think it's easy
speaking
to
in
get through
English
the
for
hell zone
once.
with all the crackdowns these days?
I don't care if it's hard. You think my job is easy? No. But this insult, forcing me to bribe an inspector out of my own pocket. No. This big son, this vice president, Senor Segundo Ruiz de Medeiros. Ha! I'll show him.
Fine.
Mark my words. I'll make him pay. I'll make him pay double. But my name is not Hugo Lacerda.
Great.
I need another drink.
Alright, so a thing that's much easier to imply in this version of the game than the others is that, those are American bodyguards he has.
Don't make a scene.
Madre de Dios.
Not exactly. But if it makes you feel better to pray.
Please don't kill me.
Lacerda, come on, bring us a drink.
Calm him down.
See, I'm looking for some rum.
What, you need a hand?
No, I'll find it.
Good job.
Please let me go. I won't tell them I saw you.
You don't understand what's happening here, do you? Morganholt, your goons tortured him to death and I'm holding you responsible.
Oh, no, it's not my fault.
The only thing worse than a coward is a liar. You gave the order, and now you're gonna die for it.
Please.
First, tell me who contracted you to kidnap him.
I don't know. I swear. I was contacted indirectly. I was warned not to try and find out. I'm sorry. It's not my fault.
Good job, Fisher. I'll inform the Joint Chiefs that Lacerda is no longer a threat. Primary objectives are completed. You can extract you whenever you're ready.
Okay, so we're going to hide Lacerda's body out in the stairwell, so the mercenaries don't find him, and hopefully make the death look like an accident. Other than a couple of other unconscious guards and one or two that hopefully won't admit to being interrogated. Yeah, that should look like an accident. Just have to get out of the, just have to get off the ship now. See if I can sneak back past the captain here. Such an observant fellow. Make sure no one's about to walk past. Oh, shit.
That's their alarm system, Fisher. I'm warning you. Be careful.
Well, they definitely know I'm here now. Alright, so I'm just going to try and escape. So I am willing to accept failure in the fact that oh, there's a person right here. There should be one more crate, and then I'm getting the heck off this boat before anyone else shoots at me.
That was the last of the weapons crates.
So, yeah, the stealthy bit went a little bit awry there on the exfiltration. Got a little bit antsy there and ruined that, I think. I am out of here. So how many people did I just accidentally kill? Was seen once, killed 2 enemies, and 2 bodies were found. So, not good, but not particularly bad. Gonna call that one a stream there. Thank you so much for watching if you did. I don't think anyone did, but that's alright. I'll survive. Thank you, and have a great day.